Okay, let's get right into it. Today, we're tackling a question that's way bigger than just the IT department. How do we actually own and secure AI? Because what's happening right now is a fundamental shift, one that's going to redefine how we work, how we compete, and even how we defend ourselves. And to really get a sense of the scale here, you have to start with this core idea from the SANS Institute. They're basically saying that AI is going to change everything, just like the internet did a generation ago. And, with stakes that high, we have to ask, is this all just talk about some far-off future? Not even close. This is happening right now. Get this. A staggering 92% of Fortune 500 companies are already using generative AI. The time for experiments? That's over. This is full-blown, large-scale adoption. And that level of adoption has kicked off what you can only really call an AI gold rush. I mean, everybody is racing to get this tech integrated, just desperate to get that competitive edge. So, and this is the crucial point, the whole era of pilot projects and let's just try this out is done. AI has officially moved out of the lab and into the very core of business. It's a permanent, essential tool for the biggest companies in the world. And the money. Wow. The money pouring in is just absolutely breathtaking. The four biggest tech companies alone are on track to spend a combined $400 billion on AI in 2026. I mean, to put that in perspective, that's bigger than the entire economy of a lot of countries. This isn't just funding. It's about building entirely new industries from scratch. But all of this incredible speed, it creates a massive, massive problem. In this mad dash to innovate, are we actually building on solid ground? Or are we really just playing with fire? That tension, between going fast and being safe, that's the critical issue right now. Which all leads to the one question that everybody should be asking. Is any of this rapid adoption actually safe? Because, history has shown us time and time again that innovation without security is basically just a countdown to disaster. And this chart right here, it shows you the whole problem in stark financial terms. A recent survey of IT leaders found that new Gen AI features are getting 45% of the budget priority, and cybersecurity, just 30%. So the bottom line is, we're choosing to build way faster than we're choosing to protect what we're building. And the direct result of that budget gap is simple, and honestly pretty terrifying. AI is moving forward so much faster than our ability to secure it. And that means the folks in charge of security, the Chief Information Security Officers, or CISOs, they're being left dangerously behind. And this gap creates a really dangerous thing called shadow AI. See, when companies are too slow to give people official tools, employees who are just trying to get their work done, they go out and find their own. They start using unapproved AI platforms, feeding them sensitive company data, and creating these huge invisible security holes that nobody knows about. And while our security teams are struggling just to keep up, our adversaries, well, they're already weaponizing AI. They're operating at machine speed. Research shows that an AI-powered attack can go from a first breach to taking over an entire network 47 times faster than a human can. In this new world, a human speed defense is just no defense at all. So, yeah, the situation sounds pretty dire, but there is a path forward. We just need a clear plan, right? A blueprint for how to build security into this new world from the ground up. The goal here isn't to slow down innovation. It's actually the opposite. The only way we can truly harness all of AI's incredible potential is if we take decisive, proactive action to own it securely. Think about it. Security is the foundation that makes real, lasting innovation even possible. So what's the solution look like? The SANS Institute proposes this secure AI blueprint. And it breaks this huge challenge down into three clear, really logical pillars. First, you gotta protect the AI itself. Second, you utilize AI to defend yourself. And third, you govern AI from the very top down. Let's just quickly break that down. Protect AI basically means hardening the systems themselves, the models, the data, the infrastructure, so they can't be attacked. Utilize AI means we have to fight fire with fire. We have to deploy our own smart systems to catch and stop those machine speed threats. And govern AI? Well, that makes sure this isn't just a tech problem. It's a business strategy, with clear rules and accountability that comes straight from the boardroom. But putting this blueprint into action isn't just about writing new policies. It's about new people. This whole security-first approach to AI is creating a fascinating and absolutely critical new wave of jobs. Let's take a look. Yeah, these aren't just abstract ideas on a slide. They are becoming real, high-impact careers for people on the front lines of this whole tech shift. So let's explore a couple of these new roles. First up, a title that sounds like it's straight out of a science fiction movie, but I promise you it's becoming a reality: the AI Incident Response Orchestrator. So what in the world does this person actually do? Well, remember that 47 times faster threat? The problem this role solves is that a machine speed attack requires a machine speed defense. So what do? They actually command swarms of defensive AI agents, unleashing them in real-time combat against the bad guys' AI agents inside the network. It's literally agent versus agent cyber warfare. All right, next let's look at a completely different but just as critical role: the AI Ethics and Compliance Officer. This job isn't about fighting malware, it's all about managing risk. The problem they're solving is that every single time an employee uses an AI, there's a risk of data leakage, a risk of breaking complex regulations. So this role tackles that by deploying automated governance agents. Think of them like AI watchdogs that monitor other AIs in real time, enforcing the rules and blocking anything that's not compliant before it can cause any damage. When you boil it all down, everything we've talked about today comes down to a single, pretty stark choice. And this quote just says it perfectly. We can either write the rules for this technology, or we can let our adversaries write our future for us. So I'll leave you with this. As AI becomes a core part of your world, your industry, your job, your life, are you prepared to help write the rules? Because the future of AI is being written as we speak. The only real question is, who's holding the pen?